McMahon, his name comes first. He's got to be the honcho here. I happen to be the brightest copywriter to ever set foot on Madison Avenue.
Well, Mr. McMahon is chairman of the board. Mr. Tate is the president.
And as president, I'd advise you to hop back on your sickle and buzz off.
Tail of newt and eye of bat. This is where the spell is at, even though it's what he'd hate. Now all I say appeals to Tate. Well, I'm going to buzz off now, but I thought a man in your position was interested in ideas.
We're perfectly capable of coming up with our own ideas.
I was talking to Mr. Tate.
And I liked what you were saying. You know, if you have some ideas, of course I want to hear them. But how did you happen to pick McMahon and Tate?
Because I've seen your ads, Daddy. You need me.
That is pretty insulting.
Darren, let's not be rude to our guest. Why don't we step into our office, Mr.
My name's Alonzo.
Alonzo.
Now don't you let anybody steal my chopper.
Woo! Right on. Come in, sit down. Put it right there.
Alonzo, now I would like to point out to you that McMahon and Tate is a very successful advertising agency, and we don't need people wandering in off the street passing out advice.
Who is he?
He's one of our top account executives, Darren Stevens.
Oh, man, what a bad scene. What this agency needs is to radically modify its advertising concepts. What you need is words with inner meaning, words that sing and are in tune with universal vibrations.
Universal vibrations?
Words that sing. Now that grabs me.
Mr. Tate, I'm a philosopher and a poet. Words are my bag. I can tune your advertising copy to the rhythm that beats through everybody like a cosmic drum. Can you dig it?
I can.
No, I can't.
I mean this in the nicest way possible, but my approach is only for people with special sensitivities, you know what I mean?
One of your shortcomings, Darren.
Fine. You two can enjoy your sensitivity class. I've got better things to do.
Alonzo, are you familiar with Monticello carpets?
Now, wait a minute, Larry. We're all set with our ideas for Monticello.
It can't hurt to hear what this young man has to offer. As you pointed out, Darren, he just came in off the street, and that's exactly who we're trying to reach.
Hello?
Sam, your mother, the Wicked Witch of the West, has struck again.
What happened?
She sent some freak named Alonzo in here with a lot of weird ideas and apparently put a spell on Larry to love them all.
One thing you can say about my mother, she's a mother-in-law.
The one thing I can say about your mother is censorable.
I'll get in touch with her right away.
Meantime, I'll try and fight off this weirdo.
Okay. Bye-bye.
And goodbye.
Hummingbird and dragonfly wings. Palm and Borrego Springs. Timbuktu and Irish stew. Wherever you are, let's hear from you.
Mr. Tate, I've got it, the absolute ultimate, the jewel in the bud of the lotus.
Words that sing?
Not this time. Now, you're going to get it right away, Mr. Tate, but Mr. Stevens may need a few words of preparation.
That's for sure.
Now, white is the symbol of purity, of flawlessness, of transcendental beauty. And I've tried to tie this all in with Monticello carpets.
A blank page? That's where I start, my ideas.
And then clutter them up? What do you think, Mr. Tate?
Far out.
And how is anybody going to identify this with the product?
Well, the card isn't really blank.
Monticello carpets.
Alonzo, we're going to present these ideas at the meeting this afternoon.
And I'd better be there with our backup ideas, just in case Mr. Cushman has an attack of his usual good judgment.
It's very down, Mr. Tate.
Maybe we better handle this ourselves. Darren, have the art department put a mat around this.
Larry, I am not the office boy.
Not yet.
Larry, the ideas that this weirdo is coming up with are nothing.
A typical reactionary comment.
If you know so much, maybe you should find yourself a nice little empty office and start your own agency. I don't want to stand in your way.
Larry, there's something I wish I could tell you. Because I know it would change your view. But I can't.
What is it?
I just told you.
Told me what?
But I can't tell you.
Darren, why don't you leave us alone? Alonzo and I have work to do.
Right. I think I'll go and have a drink of lunch.